emphasize that, right? Because they thought that once she had indicated, say, or testimony, now I'm subject to cross-examination. Mama Junior say that deals with the issue.
Oh, okay. And after ruling, which other fresh applications are petitioner also the beba? Oh. Okay. Joseph, my nurse, BBN, a science wedding comobio. Why? Yeah, that's Papa Joseph Akable, and I attend reporting live from the Supreme Court of Ghana. Your best Momoa Moshe on Facebook Live. Moving who say network no MSA up kakra. Yes, Remo, a challenge kakra with the systems no ewa enti. Some challenges there on the stream, the team is doing everything possible. So, your stream the best I back on track. Namunina motimi ashayen Facebook Live. Very, very important. And yes, I'm told, sir, this year we are back in Doko Sempa 94.7 FM Facebook. I feel bit me ashayen live on the stream. In here, papa. And monso mode ebechayen, especially more. Money Esha. So we say, please wish my dad, Pastor Edward Adei Mununkum of Kuntunse, a happy birthday. God continue to protect and bless him from Nanakwesi Ewo Baldwin in New York, US of A, and on the way. But that's Nana Kwesi Obeng Adei. Send Papa Pastor Edward Adei Mununkum Uo Kuntunse. Happy birthday to you. Mamen was later on the show. Yebenya a lawyer for me, studio ha. Lawyer Sami Jemfi, one of the spokespersons for the petitioner, and Yebenya lawyer Henry Nana Boache, Onozia, one of the spokespersons for the second respondent, Bibrina friend Nana B, in Team Penny for me in Babakaya Honafe. Yet to me, Ashe Enne, the Corso at the Supreme Court. While at that, the Nsaka statement and so from the NDC. And statement when is dated 8th February 2021. Not just an ENRA and a statement here by. It is to Mr. Samuel Koku Anyidoho Accra. Mr. Samuel Koku Anyidoho Accra. Dear Sir, suspension of Mr. Samuel Koku Anyidoho. Ose at its meeting on the 20th of January 2021, FEC, which is the Functional Executive Committee, considered two separate petitions from two registered members of the NDC, copies attached, each of which lodged an official complaint against your conduct, which is viewed to be in breach of the party's disciplinary code for its members as contained in the NDC Constitution. The petitioners are Mr. Mubarak Abdul Karim, OT Regional Communications Officer. Mubarak Abdul Karim, OT Regional Communications Officer. And Eric Ejay, Bono Regional Deputy Communications Officer. At the end of its deliberations, the following decisions were taken in accordance with Articles 46.1, 46.6, and 46.8b of the party's constitution. That with immediate effect, your membership of the NDC be suspended. 2, that the petitions be referred to the party's disciplinary committee for further action. You are therefore by this letter to take note, and notice is hereby given that your membership of the NDC is suspended pending the hearing and final determination of the petitions against your conduct. Please find attached your copy of a separate letter of referral to the disciplinary committee and copies of the petitions. It is our hope that you will cooperate with the disciplinary committee for an expeditious determination of this case. Thank you. Signed, Honorable Johnson Asiedun Ketia, General Secretary, NDC. And it's copied to the Chairman of the National Disciplinary Committee, the Volta Regional Chairman of the NDC in Ho, and the Constituency Chairman of the NDC Ho Central. And letter no is copied to these two people. Back to this letter now, yaje reactions on this particular letter. Now, answer no, yen sign call back to court issues. Now, lawyer Nana Eje Bafo Ewa Ababeka yensa. Lawyer akwa ba na pom to saying.
I mean, Yanko Adam, Nini Bubrunti. Oh, yeah.
Yada nyame ase na enne megidi se utimi follow issues na in court enne
Me patron ene me share kakra.
Super. Enra before say court be rise no lawyer for the first respondent which say electoral commission lawyer Justina Menuvo emma indication kakra rules of court orders ne ade a o gina so e de aka de na o kana application enro ye say omo de ombenya anka omo witness ne kwanya de ombe frɛ no into the box or cite order 36 rule 43 of CI 47 now eka say where the defendant elect not to adduce evidence then whether or not the defendant has in the course of cross-examination of a witness for the plaintiff or otherwise put in a document, the plaintiff may, after the evidence on behalf of the plaintiff has been given, close the plaintiff's case, and the defendant may then state the case of the defendant. Into keyword elect. When the defendant elect, say adduce evidence, and lawyer Chachusi got a counter argument. They say by filing our witness statement, and subsequently, near course or cross-examination, sometimes some of the exhibits attached to witness statement were used in cross-examination as a clarity from the bench. Any adeno, or free say the witness has elected to want to give evidence into why the U10. Eto sound I am renimni.
Me patcho me choti fu yen.
Ojo so.
Say baby a de confusion.
Asempa FM.
The amendment CI 87 no at the buy no. Say what was a canino now witness statement be any ho ain't na the ANSA so offer case plaintiff no another petition and free case na we are now for respondent no atotona no na say oye na se petition and case ma close me case na say no was say respondent no ka say or no o bibi ni case and I say case no or be file on fair witness bia or na say enke criminal matter e ho no be ka say or file no case to answer but any criminal matter in you don't really hear the phrase say there's no case to answer, or the jargon said there's no case to answer. They will simply say they don't intend to call witnesses. But now a son witness statement introducing until a year nipebinum say and yemen assassin abem. So ain't question I was see this I want to say, but I am bay and you introduce witness statement. Witness statement, no, it kind you introduce you say, oh, filia, make sure say, why electricity ubidia dance yana. So, to the extent that once you file your witness statement, not just say, china, it was who the dance here. Me pacho. We share practice ya experience since our witness statement ebaya and no enchre say sanity enchre say witness statement no evidence saya bia ba say once o file no na che say why elect say kwan bia so a friend is saying, would you Nipana within the witness while filing a witness statement, you know, or be quite a can akudia dance here. So, ain't he? And yes, sir, nature. Nemo no se Nipana ko adakem na afi witness statement, you know, ye adoptia. Said I know I send evidence in chief. A one na obet me akase, a one on to me kase, media dance you.
Oh, okay.
So,
in the Onyabet na box name, na the council tender witness statement through him or her. Na afe na ba be binding. There was sort na me cross examine.
Only the also na me cross examine. Na se odi adanse no. Na se Nyankopon for sama.
Asempa FM.
Na se dia ne kra free ne nsa. Court will be expunge witness statement no. So, until the court will not even evaluate it as part of the evidence before it, where if you are witness statement, maybe a young cross-examine, so it's hard here. Until witness statement, there's a file and na to me kase obe withdraw as a witness. So,
okay.
But say, won't file a witness statement, you know. Na se what file a witness statement, you know. Nanso onkotna adakem Emma yentenda ATU na MF form a part of the records of the quarter. The patrol said the na ye ne kanena. So it said the ne kanena na ubetumi akọ at the application of direction stage. No aka say be abefre witnesses be amiensa na bibi, but e be duru ono own free witnesses no. And no nkyerɛ sɛ court no bɛhyɛ wo sɛ kyinkyina waka sɛ wobɛfrɛ wo 3 witnesses nti no from kwan biara so na witness statement no sɛdeɛ medi kan kan no akɔyɛ ade foforɔ nti Ghana no yɛgu develop the practice na wohyɛ baabi te sɛ England after the Lord Wolf reforms, I think in 1998 as a name baby, then they started adopting the witness statement.
FM.
So in England, they are a part and parcel of their practice. Na ushe se irachachikata it make reference to the English provisions, the English rules of court, the CPR, the Civil Procedure Rules, 1998. Say even when you file a witness statement, near serving on all parties, ubetumi akase still a udia dance. So enti osha baby aye kra no ye free no. Omujitu say even when you file it, right, and it's served on all parties, right? Utumi kase still a no unye dey unkudia dance. Enti no kyerɛ yɛn sɛ o file a witness statement yes serve on all parties ɛno nkyerɛ sɛ kyinkyina ɛwɔ sɛ wokɔ adaka nkɔdi adanseɛ. English for no say sɛ wopɛ sɛ woredraw a ɛwɔ sɛ woyɛ no seriously wote asɛ kyɛ sɛ ɛsɛ woyɛ no ntɛm. So ɛti sɛ impo no sɛ wopɛ sɛ wode English principles no koraa bɛ apply yɛnyɛ koraa yɛn side a you know what beside who say when will you say that the withdrawal is tenuous? So Obia Beja to say a tenuous where the person has not gone into the witness box. Now there be a say adieno say a dip chichichika kababane say send ye you at a chichikata argument. Osha, there are documents attached to the witness statement. Ebia, encore
into evidence. Yeah, encore record.
Into evidence. And so, omudia seeking clarification.
Yes.
But the over time, so anytime we are now, they sought to do that. You actually raise your objection. But okay, seba could be my justice. Tokonu.
Yes.
Epese or de seeking clarification.
Yeah, that was on. I think then you're Form 13, no?
Form 13.
Yeah, Form 13. Yes.
So what I say.
Yes.
You Chatuskata. I do say and call into evidence. If you want to be issue. Now say, Sabreno. If your argument was that and call into the record, into you to me you su and clarification. Yet then the Obeka say enunti. Esan say a filing in a friend is saying Chinchina is the Paco could be a dancer or more. Patwatia say. Na entiasia or seeing ya and say Udu case kokota. Sa case wo court because we watch the munu akumemu wo case a emu odin a se nipa no obao nipa na okoye complain etia no se oba court wa ma court wo de ubetumi adi nkonim ewo wo case ni mu se wo case ni mu odin so into uya the other side na odi adi nkonim na se okase chinchina e was said the other side the kwada kanimu ansana where to near your case it raises a lot of suspicion and to when we say one here na court no decisions and what interrogatories court no decisions in the notice for discovery na say court no they made the right decisions because it then appears to say you went to court even before getting to the Sebia case. So meanwhile, no, I was so we said, course of action in our court. And yes, our court, after our course of action. So it is a course of action. And son, our court. Semi panica say, merely defense. I was so bushy. This is our course of action. Nase, ni panica say, opinion defense. So then it means that Nipano either say only it simply means that only defense to us. He said, Nana, at the end say for every defendant I know the court. So Nipana Sama or the Abuetiano, you have one of two defenses. One, and say, Nasema all cannot any no correct. Two, Nasem no correct, but you will defend in law. If I what I say, and it is a woman, what the idea ako born or court. Nasa course of action and power. Nasa or say, all opinion defense. So, Nasa, okay, so why yen na why yen and we so because I that said. Asema Awokano, a yellow crate. And so, why establish a course of action? It will many defense are ready them. So, and now say, Asema Awokano, only defense, a yellow crate. It don't say any defense in law. So, it's Asema, where many defense are ready them. It is said you will see piano, happy when can say, Asem Papa.
Edema petitioners, no. Yes. But the other thing is, so they say, cross examination, no one near ma, a deba out. In the yes, I mean, my case now, I will do my best and weigh a civil trial. Into may my best, put it before the court. Some evidence made me free, say, a boa, because when I am not expected to prove beyond reasonable doubt. Into me the evidence, made me free, say, a boa. But one critical audience of a boa me case, they say. Nipa may complain about who mount the box. Na metimia cross-examine no. Ama ne hu se na dwuma o ye ya me se wa anye ne ye no. E ya mpa se wa anye ne ye. Why should anybody also stop such a process? In it entitled na bebo ama court no. Etimi edi asem ne wedi ne ye.
Your court no, and your commission of inquiry. And your court of law. So FM. Ocean Evidence Act now. Wow, making allegation. Now what the burden of proof. So what I say, and Would was some aqua to call to it. What do you call to him? No, so see, BB will be panning some case now. And when the ma interrogatories, and when the ma discoveries, into OG and no, and son, what could you trial? Into what trial? Now, could you see their support to case, you know? So, and yes, I feel what could do trial, no, and when I could be evidence, their support to case, and we are one. So, court pay evidence through cross examination to support your case there. They're not from the outset, no the case. So, if you were on a fishing expedition. So, I say, and we are one. Two, who share your evidence act now? Again, on the principles of who alleges must prove. Wow, alleging on our the burden of proof. Until say obey discharge, obey the you know. The burden of proof no and shift it to the respondent. It's Mr. What I say.
Yes.
You know, say oba that obey can say until say we respondent no witness the quarter came on. Ultimately improve case, you know. It means that by the cause of your case, the burden has not shifted. And would you think that it is shifted here? The pastor. And what you the respondents have a right that at the close of your case, on because you have friends say you have failed to discharge your burden, and you know they will not also open their case and let the court determine the matter. It is a what instance say. Was a man when you quite anymore. What it presupposes is that would you say one cast our bed in on discharge here?
Yes.
In many ways, it is not the right approach.
But how about the other argument? Lawyer Tajuji Katadeto Hose, we are not talking about a civil case. The private citizens me nubi na enyo masem. Court. This is a case involving a constitutional officer and a representative of a body, a creation of the Constitution, the Electoral Commission. Why a Juma? The Juma was to conduct elections and declare a precedent for the Republic. And that's why say all the petition you invoke the special jurisdiction of the Supreme Court. Inti assembly mu eduyi. And they say bibi say we juma wa year constitution show say ye na wa year and a year challenge here. You have to, as a matter of necessity, mount that box and answer questions on why we juma defend your record as far as we juma wa year no is concerned.
The patrol edikai. The case does not cease to be civil necessarily because of say the election petition.
Okay.
Election petition is one of the modes of commencing action. And to share justice to attention to it. And you can start by an originating motion. You can start a case by an originating motion. So you can start a case by an election petition in accordance with the Constitution. And then you can also start a case in cases of matrimonial causes by divorce petitions. So, and you will embrace or prana, a better say, so start a case, it was Hamrana, just bring an application. And then they are a friend originating motion. That's what I said. The case does not cease to be civil simply because a election petition, a patrol entity. Laws of this country, it doesn't govern the conduct of the case, particularly the Evidence Act. Patrol.
Yes.
Now, so we share case or the court many. Now, say, open court, no, a year be so one. And what's that would distinguish the legal principles? Now, which did it here? All the principles are essay. Why be a solo? to me share defendant to say uncle witness box, any applicable in this instance. So, that is all Mr. Chachuchikata was trying to do, trying to distinguish between the authorities, the cases. That is why Osha will make reference to the English court, to the English civil procedure rules, because the civil the witness statement, it has its origin from the English practice. That's what I say. And it will make clear. He was making an effort to distinguish it. But case our mountain, a case to say the army come. A full record now will be. A full record now will be. So records and young person will be. Or more easy so the records in this website. And he said the media for now or record media. So I said, we won't file a record and my court and make now so a mounting case against the EC. So we see what the record no would be a see the crime and will be a name you see no any amount a wabontino. And I didn't so I case a tip or more. So na easily see one was him. Na otie witnesses a better adake anymore. Sabi, so back the witnesses into a BGT.
Asempa FM.
Calculations are more proud the back autumn. It be a wrong. So I say, the witnesses need to do essay from forms are easy or more school, or signing. Well, I said, there be a one signing, and Rana said, I was saying, many reasons for signing. Then so are my reasons. The witness back also back court to the can say, oh no, or back court, I don't see how good be. Said, they are to say, what if you know, no matter the battle, it is said, your book case will for far. Bien na isi maame no omet na witness box no emeyano. Pepa choti ase. He said, "Time go to no metal e ka asem akire pesa white no. Na maame no obi ho." Pepa choti ase.
Okay.
Time documents go to no metal answer. E wo home obi e say one signing na one reasons for non signing. The part what I say. The petition so about the better court no. One petition so ma me chere say I am penyampa baby abose ma me no o si baby electoral commission every vote ni bi kan ho no. Right? Once or the big kan one pa. And also ma court. Secondly, one kasan so asa ba to say calculations you can whatever and so no. A mistake. Meanwhile, even though cross-examination is at large, it's within the confines of the case before the court. So, and wow, what's now? What did the two courts really? It's my many people me no court, you see.
For example, I mean, and then Baba Jamal Eba studio the fact that Eastern region, summary collation sheet free her by they think the woman would have to respond. Which one do you see here in the final collation? He made the point say numbers, total valid vote cast numbers are SSI any adeno, the woman should come and explain on Kwane, the sole return officer, no other person can give explanation to some of these issues or more areas, Still doesn't make sense.
Repacho, so Kai said, Ira Justin Maneuver, across examine Mr. Sidum Ketia, I was out two college cheating on.
Yeah.
Repacho, Emma, the maybe two. Repacho, Sebi.
Asempa
FM. Yehudi. Nipa admissions or what now witness box. To see, maame say fane say o ma media dance here respondent no so na ekotia no ono so o ma media dance here minia enye na ase asori na akọ maybe anke be mi de mum.
That is if say wo GDA wo case mu a.
Yes, wo GDA wo case there.
Enti nyame adoma yawada depending on how our case ne be kono effect no then say ba say your lordships rule say yes on the counsel for the petitioner can ya adwen say was a woman ne ba not just a cross examination of Jean means and be koso say omone Justina maneuver on so ya adwen a say and was a woman ne be nobody can compel her to come out. And on a day in the BC.
Let us say no case near me. Ain't you know, say no, as a court no more addressing into metro addresses.
Okay. As I met your address new to the court.
But to the court.
Now, Sebasa say your lordships release say yes. There I mean no can no crane was a mamene bar. Petitioners ain't mean file application be to compel the woman, maybe a subpoena be for the woman to come and
on a simple
option in the home.
Case. That's how person will call a witness. I was so seeking leave from the court. Now, so who seeking leave? I was so much say
a simple
time I will case. So now me partner and answer evidence for now person what you know. After a diligent search, there's a obia when you a ball we want the share sabreno. Nine yadia ubi and answer ubi. So a ninty in a sa evidence and as our witness one day, one friend. But you your mammy Jim Nancy, see the beauty quarter.
Yes.
So it said no open friend and cabin to me a friend. But one thing, yeah, the be a bit yet woman in the say. You bit yet the woman in the say. Obeka se no means of my backing. So, Nanso, I was so to me, here, say, I was a oba a backing still.
No, sir, argument, no, a bit different from the N or Muye.
The same argument. But the make us see a
similar argument, okay.
Similar because now, friend to come and prove the fact for you. About what I say. Now, fact, not friend one. They say no, or as all witness I was happy now. And so nobody know who they say, oh yeah, and some all the kind of the support all there. And support all there, and also you're very dangerous, and also your advice about our best friend. So
yes.
In many ways, a very tall header. I just say, apart from say a bit difficult to court no crowd on background, you know. One can say it might not even be advisable unless it's a pursue a situation where the person will have me back work again. Now, my patron will also.
Okay.
Lawyer be also in a strategy. Or I mean, name say that Miss
Wow, that's interesting. Yeah, but training actually Thursday, court no. A judgment I beba na bibia ni a yebe so edi nkomo bio why
dama
me da sepa nana ejei bafo ewua esquire on a private legal practitioner and on a eche ono so na dwenche e won nsem a and the course was supreme because the American catch no yes you been a lawyer for me in studio our lawyer Henry Nanabuache baby friend and B National Youth Organizer NPP and they assign one of the spokespersons for the second respondent which is Nana Damko Akufo-Addo and lawyer Sami Jemfi National Communications Officer NDC assign one of the one of the spokespersons for the petitioner in this election petition. Good afternoon, Obi. The tactical attempt by the EC chairperson to evade cross-examination is a gargantuan demonstration against her declaration of overseeing to a transparent, free and fair election. Against her, and that everything they did were total lies, distortions, misinformation of the truth, and calculated attempt to hide truth from us, the people. As stated by Senior Counsel Chachu Chekata, if the court allows her to evade this very important cross-examination, it will become a dangerous precedent of defense for all public officers moving forward to evade accountability. I'm not too sure the word should be evade. I don't think she's evading. The lawyer said they have decided not to call their witness. As to if that is evasion, I am not too sure. But a lawyer for Bebrina, but that's a message from Paul De Suso. Paul De Suso, thank you for your message. Lawyer Justice Abdullah Intimu Amutaishe Adum TV today in court 9 p.m. anytime a Supreme Court bet Nasibia 9 p.m. Yes, yet Nasa Adum TV so today in court Ebremo lawyer ya oboa mi edin komo lawyer Justice Abdullah lawyer akwaba na pom to saying Nyame adom yenso ye ho ye papa me gidi se bibi ekoyi Minim say o phone no the loudspeaker o say as e sound ne we chire yeah you feel loudspeaker na enko wa no man because that's the sound ne we chire
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
Okay. Yes. I think it's better now. Great. Maminsha say, will it be right to say Jean Mensa or evade cross-examination?
Oh, I think no the politicians and a bit may choose our word no. The lawyer be anywhere said you work all those who are your friend and lawyer. A be issue where the BHS for a legal process a constitutionally guaranteed to say you be or may be now will take advantage of a legal process and now make us a beautiful done. So put the make court. Nothing Uncle Pong Airborne Edidiva. Muntiminga says a Martin Hodimutino, meaning Pabulini, and court and court near Bonsam. Sir, West be a test idea. Nanko Poncha, the Supreme Court na Airboy Coco, and the Jama last week said, send you her. Ye Naima on the Zopon can name a lawyer said, you will Casa
Ekosiisen on Asempa
FM. Casano. Anna Hotema, you use Sakasano. In this Abibia, and it's a percent, you can't see Bia. Said you say in the price, and saying a Casanintino. Yes, you want to say, said you cook a cribby to say a crapping for easy region for you. Oh, do what I'm cry. What's our power of what one son with you at them? If I chose away a beer. Or no, Nikum Casano. Or power cho the boo crying and do what Mumpono. Or sad the boo a cajon. Sas now so by a shady lawyer for so yes, so I can't be. Your city is cano. I am come here. You don't say the other kind. Then so said you any rolls, Massa, and she would mean that I said you be on no take advantage of a legal process. Almost any pan will done it. Sakasan, many will be arguing.
And arguing or Sakasan. Okay. And Ramekaisa today in court, you didn't come on a look into what might happen in our court. And the lawyers nina enya kwan aye argument. Me gidi say wutimi e follow.
Oh, kakra.
They now we expect lawyers for the respondent and a lawyer for the petitioner. They are not on bekan and omukai.
In the meaning for respondents, you know, here, Oman can be different from the no mukan. Omunsama, okay, no mobano, no mobile once on a mobile, or more for Mohajan, and San Moba. Inti no mobile no. O man fa nsem fufuro bia nka ho. O man ko nhwemu fufuro bia. If anything kra de be kan say e bia almost akọ revise say o mu note. E no be si su dia. Wo hwe de o ye adwuma e san say won na asodie kese pa ada no so no. Lawyer Sasushi kata. E san say won na nsem nyina say ya be jan so. Nese onu mum na na ewo adwuma kese pa. Enu gina se be a em so no nko afa kasa almost 1.5 hours. Samrumpa. E san say no ni position no will determine whether or not Supreme Court ever Jemensa ejina da kemana da kem. Na say no enya kan e tie ho ase no. Ye mra pon e constitution. E ma obi
Asempa FM.
Say opa e no di adan say wase mu. Opa say di mitu e. Ono me kokko na say so ki asem no. Me mpa asem no kra. Di obet man so kwa judgment e tia me.
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
Such engineer ya na ko kotin ti o medina no opa na akoyiwa no nemom circumstances no se be ha na impo enekra no la chichi kata ezitum sampa obi eno beti ma se no ama na dia amna edi adanse ya na se wakoyina no wa se bia mu isa se tiamra nemom yo kan se we particular one need here nipa no wadi kan atwa na no asem dance bi e de aba inji si ka si ja na kosa eyeyi inji die ntia ye wo court na ye kasa bebe nyina no because according to lawyer for John Mahama ne de no kresi inji mention obi amani ni dance ji se dia court supini o no de no nko ye supina de no nko na redie enya supina nanso nipa na di kan file they can say file what na no asama abetu ja na dance bi no de wodi kan dia ba na emom yenyan nintum e ma ne meya dance bi e wo asem ni enti akwese kwati koso wodi na kwanti a esinsemu
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
Ye maami Jemensa anya dekam ama na anyantum se na no asemnia we ho hyenyi sansem no se bi bubu ye bubu enyen sama ubeti magina so dia bibia empo so de gina kam sisi a sansem dia ama omunsem nim na ye hwese se ko ba se de maami Jemensa gina da kam na se de na no asem tre no na so se nyina no asema na nya asem o tro ba court no de ne be nan ka me hwese sa se minke beba but koba argument will be see for so me say fan nyinem na so ni girem na se de nka ta atre no na so se nya na no asem no na nya nsema o kan no na signature ne de any signature na mo nya nsema o kan no and you no bending
into the point about say yes we file a witness statement into no means she has elected to be in the witness box pursuant to order 36 rule 4.3 of CI 47 no well I think honana chachun so the thrust of the argument said the word no is when the defendant elect into on no free say we file a witness statement ne dia sa elect na kick in sa onti asem sa na te
CI 87 so ono so my asampo frokra eno na se be hwa Supreme Court of Crown judges ni na ejina so friend saying rules 3E1 and 5
okay
order 38 rule 3E we can rule 3E now one no person say if a party main kind of say if a party has served a witness statement and that party wishes to rely at the trial on the evidence of the witness who made the statement, that party shall call the witness to give oral evidence unless the court orders otherwise, or that party puts the statement in as a hearsay evidence. So what's here the Rule 3E1
Ekosiisen on
so
Asempa
filing
FM.
witness statement. Na so officer our witness statement no. And now we so there can was sama. Said the mommy Jemensa here. No dear. And say once I wa ka say obegina so kan wasem no. O baba na ana so be free say nipa na ofa ale ma no. Obe free say nipa no abedi ho adanse ama. Na emom court no betimi aka asambofro. In other words, court no betimi apam say nipa no say o mani nya adanse. Ana nipa na nkasa kwa na obedi adanse no betimi aka say okay. On ko mfa nya adanse bi. Na emom court no mfa ne say
atesem keke.
Atesem.
And when the
that means any evidence be
any evidence be yes.
Now you 5 class assembly. If a party who has served a witness statement does not call the witness to give evidence at the trial or put the witness statement in as a hearsay evidence, any other party may put the witness statement in as hearsay evidence. In the Hano, as say 5 no. Say what filing witness statement.
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
At the same time, on person witness statement no. Ebeba asase sema. Eni obi akabia o kan se no no. Obetimi de sa asem naba. Ni age atum se atesem. Which means say no krempo say obi file witness statement say ni pa no betimi e decide say onya dance. Onya make that decision now. Rules not provided kwan for a so na sa witness statement no.
Wow.
But what the rules now
yeah.
Which means whether you elected or not, witness statement be betimi the IDB. Name of the betimi there no. Say papa na nya papa no. Emana hye. Nenne yenkai say Supreme Court and all final say omu ne betima select say the making. We dey me imagine as a lawyer na maka. Supreme Court e betima select we mama wan here ade be chen no ya wo de be ba no na say ntisemu no na different from the mekra making.
Oh okay. But the other thing is that to clear doubt biano. Lawyer Otemenka to clear doubt biano can counsel for first responder me tre is lawyer obetimi a file application be for the leave of the court say your witness statement ne crown even though enye in evidence now your file or registry but if see a sign withdraw ya there so the be there it will leave nobody in doubt say we don't want our witness in the box at all.
Say yetie the rules ya kanya okay ensure the
Asempa FM.
But oko rule 3E ni biema.
Okay.
3E1 ni biema. Or it's the last part. Say that party shall call the witness to give oral evidence unless the court orders otherwise. It means say o file motion bia court ni betimi ejina so HT witness statement in a different way.
Okay.
And your answer to your question is yes. Court na no ebetimi ato witness statement na kene. And say obetimi aka say okay witness statement no kra wo de person de no kra enfa nye bim. But ni na no will be dependent on an application brought by someone. As to whether the court would so moto have the authority to do that. And no kra no so tie the wording of Rule E1 na.
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
But it is better to invoke that jurisdiction of the court to make that determination as to what to do with the witness statement.
And on the part of petitioner, no, say base court no judgment and koye ama wonwa. Omu any other option be a bill. I won't me use ama Jean Mensa witness waba box name.
Oh, and na actually mono. Obetima supino no. Amana ba bijara kem.
Sapina no.
Once again. This is the application ba.
Eba.
Now the application eba affair na oba be convince court no. Say and adanti na will be ebi ehunya for one reason or the other. Now difficulty ya sisi ya be umuni say
Asempa
what the can say what we wasemka. What we wasemka. Sabio and say baby now say here witness our beka because what we wasemka. Inti e ho na man ye den gaka.
Man ye den. Wow. Wow, that's interesting. Inti nyame adoma enwumrei ye be share ewo today in court so inti 9 p.m. pepepe catch so wutie I just tell your friend tell other people said 9 p.m. on fidie into Adom TV Asempa FM and afi Adom FM na inti today in court the lawyer ye be dase ye be hwe wani manwumrei why
obi nankopon pa ye be share
ye dase papa lawyer Justice Abdullahi oye chire ni a o chire mra ewo University of Professional Studies Accra on law faculty and I'm who see no ADM komo Ekosiisen so ni higher Asempa 94.7 FM very soon yebenya a lawyer for me no from the petitioners and after the second respondent Sami Jemfi Henry Nanabuache e studio na afia to aso ADM komo intimuncha so MIN Obi then tell Paul de Suso that no one can evade any examination of that sort in court and certainly not at the Supreme Court. What the lives of my brother and many in the NDC should be worried about is no one should send an empty petition to court just to trouble state officials and state institutions in order not to allow people to take advantage of legal processes which is aimed at, so to speak, evade cross-examination of a witness giving oral account. Indeed, and we already evade no in quote. Indeed, as a serious petitioner, you must show cause and reason in no uncertain terms as to why there is the need to allow someone to bear witness in court. And this is exactly what Mr. Mahama, the petitioner, his legal team, and the entire NDC party failed to do from the beginning of this election petition trial. Obi, on this note, Obi, I put it to you that I rest my case. Thank you, my lord. Thank you, Kweku Jesse of 1D1F Secretariat and Adanse Asokwa. Well, sir, Obi, good afternoon. I want to ask, what does counsel for the petitioner seek to achieve with a back and forth with the bench? Is it prudent for his case at all? Prince Odenaho Opon. Prince, said the lawyer for Ninakano, lawyer be a kokota or one strategy. Strategy. Very, very important. Not just in court, but in any other field of endeavor. Strategy. Very important. Opari Samuel or Alajo. Osi good day, Obi. You said you have won and therefore you must be declared a president-elect. The EC announced Nado as the president-elect. You said the EC has rigged it for Nado. Because your candidate won, you went to court and pleaded to the court that Nanado did not get 50+1. So there should be a runoff. Bring your fact that shows no one got 50+1. And you couldn't. The witnesses came and couldn't prove no one had 50+1. Now they say they are not in court to challenge figures, but rather question the constitutional duty of the EC. Interesting times ahead. And he says, greetings to Honorable Henry Korte. Let me see the other ones we have here. Okay. Kofisika says, Obi, why do you have any problem with the use of the word evasion? How would you describe the attempted move by the counsel of the first respondent? Did the bench not replace the phrase running away to evasion yesterday when they corrected lawyer Chachuche Kata? She is evading being cross-examined. Simplicita. Kofisika. And all the way up. I hope you remember Sami Jemfi said the respondent can't teach them how to run their case. Why are they trying to teach the respondent how to run their case as well? Come on. Nana Amponsa Bediako. Nedie Eni. Nana Amponsa Bediako. So why is the NPP preventing the electoral commissioner from mounting the witness box? The NPP, you said. Okay, on one lawyer and say on money and mounting. The EC boss is the only returning officer who has the power to declare the presidential result. I think she must explain to the petitioner and the people of Ghana on certain issues raised against the election result. Sir Prince Ayin Suano. Let's see how it goes on Thursday. We say, Obi, you and your team deserve a special award for your excellent explanation on court proceedings. The petitioner's case from the onset was incompetent and didn't deserve the attention of the court. Obi, we speak law in the courtroom, not propaganda. Farouk is in Tema. We say, good afternoon, Obi. The only reason why the petitioner wants the EC chair in the witness box is for drama's sake. Will this change the result declared? Good afternoon to Honorable Frank Anodompre and Nana B. Castro Ananu is in Sawim. In Sawim. Okay. And on the way, Abba. The woman is evading. We shouldn't massage it. Onassis Kobe. Onassis Kobe Mate. Wait, sir. What former President Mahama and his legal team are going through at the Supreme Court gives me a self-fulfillment that Ghana indeed has a robust judicial system which will not allow anyone to ride over it. The justices have shown that Supreme Court is a place of law, fact and evidence instead of propaganda and hearsay. I am proud to be a Ghanaian. Okro Yaboa, ewo Breman Benin, and Odiwe Abrain. Good afternoon, Obi. Please wish my daughter Irabna Teteba Phillips of Accra a happy birthday. May she live to be more than 94.7. Inti Irabina Teteba Phillips. Your dad, Edwin Phillips, in Takrady says, happy birthday. Irabna Teteba Phillips. Happy birthday to you. Aziz Donla, Aziz Donla, in Wa. Or say, in my opinion, apart from the constitutional duty imposed on the bench as the appointing authority in deciding this petition, appointing authority? No. They are originally citizens of Ghana and must be interested in who was legitimately elected as the president of the country they serve. This, in my view, accounts for the more reason why Jean Mensa should be made to mount the witness box to clear and justify all doubt about the 2020 election results. Aziz Donla, National General Secretary of NASPA. NASPA, a National Service Personnel Association. NASPA. Okay, Aziz Donla. Wait, sir. I was indeed surprised to see Mr. Tachuchikata arguing left, right, center, standing on his feet for close to in 3 hours, about 1 hour, 30 minutes, in court today, but failed to quote a single authority to support his case. Really? What were you listening to? Okay. Je suis blueprint. Ewo esikado keten. Ewo sekendi takrade. Je suis blueprint. Obi, please help me.
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
Say a big congratulations to my classmate Abdullah Gazelle. And as a Gazale. Gazale and a Gazelle. On his new role as the substantive coach of Asante Kotoko Football Club. Old Ganaskans are proud of you. You shall succeed. Eric Dankwa Odobro. You know, Asante Kotoko dear here. Yeah, Asante Kotoko ya yina yenimi. And away a fufrobi. Dome. Na Kotoko afa new coach. You see Abdullah Gazale. Abdullah Gazale. Ukochi Kotoko ya wahefa. Kotoko ya Kumasi. Na we Kotoko ya dobro. Eredankwa uo dobro. We Kotoko be na okay. Kotoko ya dobro anasa Kotoko ya Kumasi ya na okay. Mayun because mente say Kotoko afa coach be a friend of Abdullah Gazale. Hey. Anyways, Ma yenhwe ne yento aso Ekosiisen so ne high asempa 94.7 FM. There are still some other messages I was here. Okay, where's the Council for First and Second Respondent have unequivocally collapsed the petitioner's case through the cross-examination of Asedun Ketia, Basa White and Rojo Metelnono, and need not expose their witnesses, Jean Mensah and Peter McMenu, for the petitioner's case to be repaired. In a trial, a witness can choose not to give evidence except that decision may go against him or her, depending on the evidence on record. Evidence is adduced and accepted in the witness box, not by witness statement. If granted this obnoxious request, Mr. Tsatsusi Kata will now confront the chairperson of the first respondent with all the pink sheet they have claimed not to have copies in their unholy attempt to repair the injuries caused, their case by their 3 witnesses, and elongate the trial. On the basis of the foregoing, I respectfully submit that Mr. Tsatsusi Kata's application must be jettisoned on Thursday. Sir Obama Pokwase, number 345, Baobab Street. And also an incoming national youth organizer. And so, we say, Obipa, so you are not following our team news, Kra. We made appointment yesterday. Why? Hey,
on Asempa
and my ferry. Dummy. Nadia Kotoko afa coach na unimi. Almost enra. She. Almost I'm for the messages about. Na dummy pana so uwo Kotoko supporters platform yesubia. Eniso. And the idea ya semo. And that Kotoko so na coach we din there. No ye Ghana ni. Confirmed. Abdullah Ghazali. Hey. Auntie Jackson and Abdullah Ghazali picture. Eddie ato Facebook Live into bra. Asempa Facebook page nebra be Kotoko new coach. Hey. Abdullah Ghazali. No coach team. Abdullah Ghazali. Sure. Oh, you brutal. Abdullah Ghazali.
Asempa FM.
Onim coaching too much. Wow. Masa I'm pay confirmed. Nko for the link no ascend me.
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
Ghazali. Or Ghana ni. Abdullah Ghazali. Or you brutal because all kind almost all calf license AO. Into the picture ne da Facebook and the momra Facebook na mo share Kotoko new coach no. Kotoko new coach Abdullah Ghazali or you brutal. Eba coaching pa onim coaching rough. Sure. Abdullah Ghazali. No. Abdullah Ghazali, way too much. But who na name so to me say okra coaches and name kama. Obe coach team no brutal. Sure. Anyways. Ma yenhwene yentoaso. Okay, inti Sofo for Realta say yes, Kotoko has a new coach. I hear you, Sofo. We all lost out. Na say Kuma Pem page in Sunipa was so na yenhui. I dey see enkind messages you, domi. Messages one kind real Kuma Pem. I dey say na story ne da so yenkind. Mon fan yen.
Ekosiisen
Kotoko new coach ni brutal. O kind is severe. I know a Maxwell Konedo assistant. And a Johnson Smith, And the Johnson Smith, don't want baby. Okay, I must say he was one of the assistant coaches for Kotoko, and he was part of the team that traveled to Sudan. Oh, okay. Until let's see how it goes. Let's see, but I have no doubt say he will deliver. I mean, or a solid coach. Abdullah Ghazali. No, way too much. We say. Okay, let me We say, Elder, are you making fun of our coach? No. So, not mean kind of CV, but I mean, who saw calf license A, and he's been around the team for a while. And I have no doubt he will do a good job. I mean, no doubt about that he will do a good job. We say, Obi Pa, you shock fans, Pa. We hope Coach Abdullahi doesn't come to Gazale our team. Or no, I'm not sure. Farouk Tumuda, he will not Gazale the team. I mean, he's a good coach. He's a good coach. Let's see how it goes. But we say, I think the posture of the EC not to mount the witness box is simply because, according to the first respondent, the petitioner has not been able to discharge the evidential burden which would compel the EC chair to mount the witness box. When you go to court to challenge declaration made by EC and you fail to go with your own collated figures as the basis of your challenge, you give the EC the opportunity to refuse mounting the witness box. Your witnesses went there to drink her tea with biscuit and you want same person in the box, return the tea and biscuit before any cross-examination. But the witness said, say, tea, not biscuit in county. Let's get those facts not correct. Fawaz in Amasaman. And or the way Abba. Enti Monshanenson. Oh, okay. Michael Nimo, sales manager. Thank you for the info. Domi, now Johnson Smith, no, almost say, on shadow need a required license, no. Do you want him in your head coach? Oh, na Johnson Smith want take licensing course no. Hey.
Asempa FM.
I said Johnson Smith doesn't have the required license. Okay, the FA wrote to Kotoko, hence the decision to appoint Abdullahi Ghazali.
Ekosiisen on Asempa
but Johnson Smith pa. Oh, he doesn't know coachy wise ne. That's why we cry at the band the third time I back Kotoko. Charlie. Oh, all this while. Anyways. Obi, without this legal battle, it will be prudent and cordial for the sake of Ghana's democracy and the clarification of the election result that the AC chairperson has to mount the witness box to bring finality to this matter and allay fears of members of the NDC. And okay, in the Walanyo Inakwetia, that's really the thrust of your message. Thank you. Auntie Michael Nemo, thank you earlier for that information. Where you say Abdullahi Ghazali in your own voice. Solid. Okay, Auntie Nano Drew Safo, executive committee member of the FA, or not say okay. Who said Johnson Smith was CAF license B, you know, and he's yet to do license A. But I said for the past 3 years, FA Nankasan shared a stable papa into Untimi Enye license A. Oh, because with the opportunity pa nafa. Oh, and then they say luck is when preparation meets opportunity. When the opportunity comes now and you're prepared, it will pass by you. I'm not for because when you're lucky, but you were not prepared. You know, and because Ghazali was prepared into Ubia because and they were lucky pal, but in your luck now, and you're lucky, and he was prepared for the opportunity, and he took advantage. Into one principle I was seeing in Ayushia, always be prepared because luck is when opportunity meets preparation. Happy birthday to Miss Augusta Tete of Stanbic Bank Mevimpic branch, from Mr. and Mrs. Fojo. And all the children, God bless her so much. Hey, for John, no. Ain't Miss Augusta Tete, Stanbic Bank Mevimpic branch. Happy birthday to you from our colleague at Multimedia. Fojo. Okay. Honorable Kojo Bajaman say, ain't you aware that per the FA regulations, for one to be head coach for any premiership team, that person should possess CAF license A? I didn't know. Honorable, I mean him. Johnson Smith does not have that. Okay. I hear you. Ghazali has been with the team and the coaching staff. We wish him well. I mean, I am an unabashed fan of Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Anything to push the club forward, you know, we support it. And I'm in the day I was taken aback initially at the name. Now we feel so on your Ghana name. So, and let's see how it goes. Ekosiisen Suni, Ehaya Sempa 94.7 FM. Ma memfa ntwam sɛ yɛaboa afɔdɔ no mo a menkan mo messages no munya abotrɛ ma mɛba bɛkan messages no nyinaa ama mo ɛwɔ sɛ yɛtɔn adeɛ kakra na afei metoa so ɛkan mo messages no ɛma mo na sound of our time wɔ Ekosiisen so no Agbeve Herbal Center ɔmo de Mona soap ɛna Mona